Okay guys, so here we are at the demo day here at the PGA show. We're here with Mitsubishi. We've got Zane Nuttall from Mitsubishi here, and we're going to talk through some of the new profiles, some of the bend profiles for the season. So Zane's going to start with the Tennessee profiles. So we've got Tennessee White, Tennessee Orange, two of the most played profiles on the PGA Tour right now. Both offered in-store at TXG. So tell us a little bit about the differences between them, Zane.
Sure. So Tennessee Orange has really become a very unique profile in that it carries one of the highest balance points in the industry. We utilize tungsten powder directly integrated into the pre-preg, which is very unique. Also, our strongest material, MR70, to help gain back some of that stability in the tip, adding that much more mass to the head, which is very unique. Tennessee White is a very traditional low launch, low spin, whiteboard-esque type of profile, but we've had great success. Many players, including Justin Rose, Alex Noren, Jason Duffner, are all playing the Tennessee Orange. So a lot of exciting things to come.
For sure. So these are two shafts that are played by definitely a stronger player. So you don't want to be dabbling in this stuff unless you've got a pretty quick swing speed. That's why there's so much PGA Tour presence, because those are the types of guys that benefit from the technology. So orange for the counterbalance of guy who likes to feel, like he's got a little bit more rotation, wants to feel the bottom half of the club a little bit lighter. And then Tennessee White for the guy who's looking to feel a little more mass down there. So Zane, let's talk a little bit about the Diamana range. Okay, legendary range by Mitsubishi, been around since what, 2004?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so the original Diamana, a lot of guys you would have seen the blue board, the red board, the white board. So this is the evolution of that.
Absolutely. So Diamana, as Ian mentioned, has always been our flagship brand.
Right.
Diamana obviously means diamond power, obviously being part of the 3-diamond logo Mitsubishi. So it's definitely one of our core, 3 profile systems. Basically, we have just launched the 4th generation Diamana BF, which Justin Thomas used last year to win about $23 million. He did okay out there.
He was pretty good.
This is now the supplemental RF or Red Force option. We are working with some tour prototypes now. Actually, Justin may be doing some testing with us on the Diamana WF coming up soon. So we're working on some very exciting things.
Little preview for you guys on that.
Under the basic Diamana. It's just main core brand. We have many brands, but Diamana is still certainly our flagship.
So one thing we see here, we're going to see a common theme with Mitsubishi, is the color coding will lead you towards the profile of the shaft. So red will generally mean more tip soft, higher launch, higher spin for the guy who's looking for that type of profile. Blue is more of your sort of mid sort of flight, and then the white sort of whiteboard or white force, as the new one's going to be called, will be for the stronger player. Right. Okay, and then we're into the C6, and this is a really interesting one to me. We will see a lot of this in our store. We talked about this earlier in the year, and you said it's probably the most over-engineered shaft on the market, which basically for you guys means you're getting more bang for your buck. So there was so much in it for the price.
Right, and that's really something very unique for us. We have a lot of core brands, like many of you've seen within our OEM programs, our high-level aftermarket. What we've done is really identified a need for a unique aftermarket-only product that's really geared around the demographic that Ian and his team, as well as many other high-level aftermarket customers, are seeing, and that's the everyday golfer that really can benefit from a high-level custom shaft. Now, obviously we do very well in the premium market and segment, but providing an option that's a little more affordable to get a lot of the people interested in our world, meaning the custom fitting world, is really a great starter to just kind of growing that segment and really, telling people the importance of custom fitting and really what it can do for your game.
For sure. So, on the shafts that Zane's holding, that's a pretty premium price point for those guys who are kind of influenced by the price of a shaft and that type of thing. C6 is probably where you're going to get the best bang for your buck. Okay, so it still has variance and bend profile, but very high value at those. So there's a couple of shafts. We were just talking before we got on mic about the new OTI range, and you were telling me there's some PGA Tour players trying it. Tell us a little bit about that.
So it's very unique. It's basically typical graphite, whether it's irons, hybrids, wood shafts, are done in a sheet form. The way you orient those layers gives you different bend profile, stiffness, and softness, creating different launch conditions. We basically identified that what steel does so well in terms of an iron application is really takes a lot of those inconsistencies out. Basically, what we've done to mimic that sort of feel, but improve upon it, would be doing a braided structure. So there's actually no sheets involved in this product whatsoever. It's braided toe pre-preg that basically in 360 degrees does not have any seam on it. So it creates very consistent playability and really eliminates some of those inconsistencies you may see with your typical lighter weight steel or graphite.
Love that, love that. So the weight ranges in, what's their lightest, what's the heaviest?
So we have started with a 75 through 105 in our parallel part that's doing currently very well within TXG locations, as well as many other entities in the custom fitting world. We are now working on launching heavier weights in a taper tip model, 100, 110, and 120. We've actually already seen 2 players just graduated the PGA Tour this year, playing a 110, coming from a 130 plus gram X100. So it's truly a testament to the product for those players to drop that amount of weight within each club and still seeing the playability that they're looking for.
So you guys are seeing the stronger player is benefiting from the lighter weight because he now trusts the stability of the shaft, he trusts the process and how it's made.
Absolutely, and they're not working to launch the ball. They can, really provide a lot of shot shaping and playability they would with steel. But OT really stands for on target, so it's really a huge dispersion story. So in terms of the graphite out there, there's really nothing that can match the stability based on that design and that manufacturing process.
Yeah, for sure. And let's just talk about Mitsubishi as a whole, a company that I've loved playing their shaft for a long time. And tell me a little bit about Mitsubishi as a company, and there's a material story there about everything that goes into the shaft, from the composite to the resin. Tell us a little bit about that.
We are very unique in this industry, actually the only company that are vertically integrated material-wise. So we design and develop all the materials, and for many other applications beyond golf, whether it's aerospace, satellites, Boeing airplanes, and we integrate a lot of those very premium materials into our golf shaft design, which may be a little bit overkill, but we feel like it really is the best application of the materials we have that are at our access. So it's very unique in that fact, and we come up with a lot of our tour prototypes and then transition that product through that use of a very premium material into something that can benefit the everyday golfer.
Right, exactly, which is what allows us to do our job better and help you guys get that little bit more performance out of your golf club. So depending on obviously what the club head's doing at the time, we can then pair that up with the right shaft to get you the exact launch conditions you need. So fantastic. Zane, thanks so much for your time, buddy. And you'll see all Mitsubishi shafts, the full range in all of our TXG stores.